Hi, astrology lovers. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I'm your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for March 31st through April 6th. I do hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I have always been drawn to all things esoteric, empowering, and inspiring, especially astrology. However, finding people in my local community who also love to explore and speak about astrology was not always easy, which is why connecting with Astrology Hub's inner circle was a game changer for me. I found myself in the middle of a thriving community who loved to learn, explore, and speak about astrology. Dialing into the monthly forecast, the ceremonies, and the master classes really gave me the ability to move and flow with the universe and explore this language even deeper. And now you can have that same opportunity. The inner circle is open for enrollment. If you're looking for structure and encouragement on your astrological journey, I really encourage you to join us. All you need to do to learn more is go to astrologyhub.com/IC23. I'll see you there. All right. So, as we step into the month of April, I encourage you to take a moment and appreciate the recent changes that have occurred in your life. March carried a heavy, quick energy that ushered in both endings and beginnings that you are still processing. I want you to celebrate how strong you are in this moment and where you want to go from here. In a big way, that is the theme for the week ahead. We have a full moon in Libra, Mercury moving into Taurus and then squaring Pluto. And then we have Mercury meeting up with the North Node. Full moons bring big emotions and reasons to celebrate and clarity on what needs to be released so we can move forward. Mercury's conversations with Pluto and the North Node will add to this notion. Leaning into all the needed changes are going to help you process and prepare for the upcoming eclipse season that's just around the corner. Now, just a note here, this forecast is just a high-level overall view of your sun sign or your rising sign horoscope. If you would like a more in-depth personal guidance that's connected to your natal promise, your chart, I definitely encourage you to check out the new platform, Astrologer Connect. This platform allows you to connect with a team of expert astrologers that instantly are by appointment. You can learn more about this brand new, amazing platform at astrologyhub.com/astrologer connect. Now, you can find and book with me directly at astrologyhub.com/Jamie connect. That is astrologyhub.com/Jamie. All right, let's get started with this week's forecast. Hi, Aries. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Aries, your top three focuses are going to be one, your values, two, relationships, and three, your allies. Now, let's talk about why. What is important to you and why will be a hot topic for you this week, Aries. Once you lock into this mindset, it will be hard for you to not take action. Remember that it's important to keep your long term goals in mind as you lean into the changes that you are making. Now, adding to this energy is a noticeable shift with your allies or something that you hold close, a dream that you have. Now, you may find that you feel more empowered by the friends that you have now, or that you're getting another nudge from the universe to transition into what feels more aligned, a new network, a new set of allies. Now, the full moon will highlight this topic along with something that has to do with one-to-one relationships, your clients or your partners, even possibly a little bit of projection that you're seeing in others. Focus on the high levels of what you have learned in the recent and long-term past, and you will surely grow through this experience. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Taurus. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Taurus, your top three focuses are going to be one, your reputation, two, your approach, and three, health and wealth. Now, let's talk about why. Now, Taurus, you're getting clear about the reputation that you want to have. Now, the conflict is that you're seeing the distance between where you are and where you want to be. Now, as forward thinking ideas come in this week, I want you to grasp the ones that have roots, that have the potential to build into your legacy. This will strengthen your clarity and turn down the volume that could seem overwhelming when a lot of different voices and ideas are coming in. When speaking with authority figures or showing your authority, I want you to hold a big picture view in your mind. The full moon is going to help you with this. It's also going to highlight your work, your health, and your routines. Look for wins here, but also dial into familiar old patterns. Now, what can you do to impact this pattern for the positive? That's the real question. I do hope you walk with that one this week and that you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Hi, Gemini. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Gemini, your top three focuses are going to be one, your inner work, two, your passions, and three, new directions. Now, let's talk about why. Gemini, one of the most private areas of your life will have a lot of action this week. Now, some of this could be your mind working overtime, a lot of thoughts, a lot of deep spiritual work or reflection, or you could be wrapping up loose ends or perfecting a private project, something that you have to do alone. Now, remember, everything that you could ever want is just on the other side of anxiety/fear. Keep that in mind as you work with this internal energy during these next couple of weeks. Now, your goal is to find a healthy mind and body balance so that you can be fully present in every area of your life. Now, the full moon will draw your attention toward what you love without condition, the most fun part of your chart. There will be something to celebrate here. I want you to focus on the love that's going to help grow more of it and bring more of the same into your life. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Cancer. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Cancer, your top three focuses are going to be one, your dreams, two, transformation, and three, your foundations. Now, let's talk about why. There will be a heightened communication around your allies and your dreams throughout this week. Now, much of this conversation is future oriented or focused. There could be a little bit of tension. There always is when you're at the middle of an ending and a beginning. What's leaving is always the loudest. To get your plans off the ground, you have to walk through this transformational energy. It really wants you to step fully into it, which could also bring up a few power struggles, both within yourself and with those around you, those that you hold close to you. Now, if they arise, notice where the power actually exists and what you have the power to change. That's all you need to worry about, what you can do. Now, this week's full moon will light up the foundational level of your life, like those roots. There's something that you really want to celebrate here. And there may be some intense emotion tied to the experience, like you're ready to celebrate an ending or welcome in a new beginning. Notice what comes up, learn from your past, and lean into the future that you want to create. I do hope you have a great one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Leo. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Leo, your top three focuses are going to be one, your reputation, two, relationships, and three, communication. Now, let's talk about why. Now, this week could feel extremely busy, especially on the public side of your life. In a way, all eyes are on you. Make sure you straighten up your crown there. You are at a crossroads between what was and what will be. Now, I encourage you to lean into those forward thinking ideas that you are holding or that are being presented to you, even if those ideas are coming from, outside sources, places that wouldn't normally inspire you. Now, once you focus on the future you want, making the needed changes will not feel as overwhelming because you'll be living in the future. Your mindset will be there. In truth, Leo, it takes you a long time to let people into your inner circle. And once they're there, you'd rather keep it that way. You'd rather not let anything really change your rhythm. However, it may become clear to you as you work with this current energy that the lifestyle you have now is not aligned with the life that you're trying to build. No worries. All the people that are meant to be at your side will always be there in one form or another. Now, communication is the key to supporting relationships from beginning to end and through every transition in between. The full moon will highlight what needs to be said and help you speak from the heart. So definitely listen to that energy. I hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Virgo. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Virgo, your top three focuses are going to be one, new horizons, two, your work, and three, health and wealth. Now, let's talk about why. Topics of learning, teaching, exploring, sharing, or simply just a new direction. What's on the other side of that horizon could really dominate your thoughts this week. You're clearly seeing where you are and where you want to be, and definitely what is in your way between one point and the other. Now, you may find well known or hidden power plays in your daily routines that are stopping you from reaching this point, or at least you feel that they're stopping you. You will have plenty of time to work with this power play energy that you're experiencing right now. But what's important is understanding how you arrived at this point in your life in the first place. What you love and what you want to change are all big topics that you want to consider as you work with power plays in your life. Topics of resources and earning power could also come up this week, thanks to the full moon. Now, getting a raise is possible, but so is the courage to seek the resources that help you balance your life. And sometimes resources are self esteem or just how we can provide for ourselves emotionally and physically, not so much financially, all of the above. Trust that you will find what you seek, Virgo. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Libra. Let's take a look into your week. Now, Libra, your top three focuses are going to be one, ending to begin, two, passions, and three, self expression. Now, let's talk about why. This is your full moon, Libra, which makes this week interesting to say the least. No matter how this week unfolds, I want you to remember to lean into the positive, but also be mindful of what you want to change about your current circumstances. You are still hard at work on a deeply transformational phase of your life. Ideas and communication on what you're experiencing could steal your attention at times this week. I want you to notice what feels off balance to you in the recent choices that you've made over the last month. Now, the question could be, are you clinging too tightly to the past, which is challenging the growth that you are trying to walk through? Or are you so focused on the future that maybe you're overlooking a few loose ends that you need to tie up so you can move forward with more clarity? Really sitting with these thoughts, these questions will really help you make the most of both the wins and challenges that are entangled in this very empowering season of growth that you are in. I do hope you have a great full moon week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Scorpio, your top three focuses are going to be one, your partnerships, two, your roots, and three, mind and body balance. Now, let's talk about why. Now, the intensity is brewing at all corners of your life. Thankfully, you kind of like the vibe, Scorpio. This week, your relationships, one to one, you and another person, is going to be really busy, packed with a lot of bustling, busy new ideas and connections. Now, for a while, you've been working on establishing strong, dependable bonds. And I feel like this week, the new ideas or the rush of new clients and connections are going to start to make themselves known, or at least that you're going to trust that they're here for the long run. And you really like that loyalty behind that idea. Now, I would say that you're not a big fan of change. So I encourage you to look at the possibilities that any of these shifts or this busy energy could bring. Like, really think about the long term. Like, this is a gift. It's not something that I have to overly adjust to. Now, the full moon is going to highlight your overall mind, body, and balance, as well as the private work you do, things that you do behind the scenes where you kind of fill up your cup. You learn things so that you can share and process with others. I really want you to celebrate what feels aligned in this area of your life, in that space where you really step back and digest everything that you're experiencing so you're more fully present in your life. And then also note how you can maybe do this better. Take care of yourself a little bit better. Note anything that needs to change. Now, once you set clear intent about, what your priorities are and how you want things to transpire, the shifts are going to happen faster than you can ever imagine. So it's definitely important to have that healthy balance within and without. I do hope you have a good week. I'll see you next time. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Sagittarius, your top three focuses are going to be your work, your health, and your dreams. Now, let's talk about why. Your daily routines and rituals will be busy this week. It's possible that what comes up could take you a little bit off guard, but you will easily be able to see the big picture and how a shift in your action or approach could impact your overall health and wealth. Really listen before you speak. I know that that's sometimes hard. The truth just comes out easily and naturally. But I want you to appreciate that not everyone around you is on the same page. You could be far ahead, or maybe they've processed something that you haven't come across yet. The more aware you are of what your personal power is and the changes that you need in your life, the easier it's going to be for you to grab the opportunities that are hidden right there in plain sight. The full moon is going to help highlight your dreams and your allies, people that you network with and feel connected to. Now, there may be something really beautiful to celebrate here in these connections. Lean into the wins and be open to working with shifts that are needed when it comes to these social circles so you can continue to grow. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Capricorn. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Capricorn, your top three focuses are going to be one, your passions, two, your wealth, and three, your reputation. Now, let's talk about why. This is a busy week for topics of love, children, or something that you have created, such as your entrepreneurship. It exists because you exist. Forward thinking ideas are going to be in abundance. And though you will be tempted to work with all of them, I really want you to grab the ones that have roots, a legacy, something that you can build long term. Really sit with big choices before you make them. That'll help ensure that you're making the right ones. I would also encourage you to learn from your past so you can lean into your future. Doing so is going to help you engage and create at an extraordinarily deep level of mastery because those lessons were priceless that you've been through. In addition, this week you may find that your focus is on your values or your resources, your earning power. Now, the question is, do you feel secure here? Or is there something that you need to adjust so that you have more power over your resources and how you use them? Both are great questions to walk with this week. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Aquarius, your top three focuses are going to be one, empowerment, two, your roots, and three, new directions. Now, let's talk about why. This week's conversations near home are ideas about how to shift a foundational level of your life. It's going to be a hot topic. You may have felt the shifts that you're experiencing right now coming for a long while, but now that whatever needs to change is either here or it's closer than ever. And though you can't really control how or when every change is made, because some of it depends on people close to you, you can wisely use your personal power to ensure that your voice is heard, that you have said how you feel. Now, focus on the future that you want. That's the big theme for this week for all signs. This mindset will help you appreciate the moment that you're in right now, because it is precious, and attract those into your life that you would need or would really support the next path that you're trying to go down. Look for teachers or those that have had the experience that you're embarking on already in your life. They'll help guide you. Now, once you ask the questions, the answers are going to reveal themselves through people or inspiration. Just have to ask it. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Pisces. Let's take a look at your week. Now, Pisces, your top three focuses are going to be one, local vibes, two, transitions, and three, ending to begin. Now, let's talk about why. Now, the back and forth communication and busy plans is going to be a big focus for you this week. Like you leave a message, they message you back, the notifications are going to be overwhelming. Now, though this could feel a little too busy at times or hard to manage, there is a purpose behind what comes up, all the information that's being revealed to you or that you feel compelled to share. It could be as simple as to adjusting where your attention goes on a day-to-day basis, who you communicate with, or even why, or as complicated as just completely reworking your social groups, moving your attention to something that's more positive, that actually has growth, and it can support you in the long term. Long overdue endings and needed new beginnings could be extremely hard to ignore as you work with this energy. When they surface, consider what's blocking a transition that you need to make. Is it you? Is it someone else? Is it the fear of the past? This could be something very private and within, unconscious triggers. But identifying what the imbalance is really removes its power and it puts you in the position to grow. So the more you reflect on why you may not want to do something or what is blocking you, the faster you're going to get through that transition in a very positive way that supports your growth. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, that is all the signs. I do hope you found some helpful tips and insights about how you can work with this week's full moon energy. Now, remember, if you would like a more in depth look at your personal natal chart, your opportunities and challenges, and how you can work through them, you can find me at astrologyhub.com/Jamie Connect. You can also check out all of the astrologers on the brand new amazing platform, Astrologer Connect, at astrologyhub.com/Astrologer Connect. It's an amazing service that helps you connect with an astrologer instantly or by booked appointments. And we love seeing all of you there and working one on one with you. I do hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time.